Hello, it's July 24th, 2014, episode number 29 of Weekly Woodworking Wrap-Up Review. Welcome back to my shop. I am glad to be back. I was on vacation last week in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico, and now we're back in the shop, and we have a great episode full of content today. Alright, so today I am drinking organic chocolate stout by the Bison Brewing Company. Look at that. All organic beer. Ooh. That's really, really good. Definitely going to give that one a good rating on Untapped. Nice and dark. You could stay in a project with that. So, a couple nights ago, I was the first guest on a new show called Brainpick by I Like to Make Stuff. Basically, it was a live Google Hangout where you could ask Bob and I questions and we answered them live on air. There'll be a link down below where you can view that episode, and it was really fun. I had a great time and I look forward to doing it again with Bob, so hopefully Bob will have me back on the show. His next guest is going to be Jimmy DiResta, and that is going to be August 12th, so be sure to check that out. As some of you may have learned from watching that episode, that Bob from I Like to Make Stuff, myself, and Jimmy DiResta, we're collaborating on a project, the three of us together. There'll be more details about that soon, so stay tuned. Boom. Look at this beer's good. Maybe the best beer I've had on the show. So I got a couple things in the mail. This is a gift. It's a business card holder made out of walnut and maple, and it's got two tubes on here. They're two old IBM memory tubes on here. Take a look at that. That's really nice. What a great gift. So Joseph sent this to me, and he hand wrote a letter. And it says, I am fairly new at woodworking and thought I would make you something. Enclosed is a business card holder to represent the start of your new business. I wanted to combine the main elements of your venture, wood and computers. The two tubes are very old IBM memory tubes. Each tube would store 1 byte. I hope you like it. I do. I absolutely love this. So, thank you, Joseph. Even though you're fairly new at woodworking, this is well crafted. It's absolutely beautiful, and uses walnut and maple, which is one of my favorite combinations of contrasting woods. So that's that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Beautiful. That is going on my desk. And I got another gift. Matt Kenny from Fine Woodworking sent me this lovely little box. So a while back, I sent him a box. Because he mentioned something about he doesn't like bandsaw boxes and he doesn't like flocking. So I made a bandsaw box just for him, and I flocked it just for him and sent it to him kind of as a joke and a gift. So he sent me this, and this is awesome. It's a little cherry top painted box. Very cool. And it says, I hope you're doing well, and based on your woodworking show, I know that you are. Congratulations on your marriage to be. Enclosed is a small box that I made. I hope you like it. My plan is to start selling my boxes on Etsy. You inspired me to get off my ass and try. Thanks, Matt, the bald guy at Fine Woodworking. So that's so cool. That's also going on my desk in my office. I love hearing that I inspire somebody else to make something. That's so cool to me. So thank you, Matt. Thank you, Joseph. Good stuff. Good stuff. I like the fact that they both wrote me a handwritten note. You don't see that much anymore, and there's something really special about that. It takes a little bit more time to do that, and it definitely means more when you get something that's handwritten. So thank you, Matt. Thank you, Joseph. Beautiful pieces of work. I don't encourage anybody to send me stuff. But man, that's awesome. Thanks, guys. Speaking of business cards and business card holders, so earlier today I tweeted about some business cards that I had made up. I had them printed by Overnight Prints, and this is the first run we did months ago, and it came out perfect. And then I had them do a rerun a couple weeks ago. Same artwork. I didn't upload any new files, and they came out green. And so I sent them a nice email saying, hey, my business cards came out green. Can we do a rerun? And they asked me to send some photos, and so I did. And then they replied back with, based on your photos, it looks like the two cards are within tolerance and we cannot reprint your card. And that was very, very frustrating with me. I was extremely upset. So, and now, like many people do, I took to Facebook and Twitter and posted a photo of the two, and I tagged them in there, and I got a lot of comments saying that is not the way to do business. The customer needs to be treated better than that, whatever. And so I got a call from them today saying, we saw your Twitter post, we re-examined the photos, and we do not believe that this is within tolerance, and we're sorry that they came out green and they're doing a rerun. So yeah, that's the power of Twitter. I'm not one to complain a lot about stuff, but I was just so mad that they would not reprint my cards. It was obvious, like, this is way, way wrong. My colors are brown and not green. And when you use these quick print places like Vistaprint and Overnight Prints, you can't expect to get spot-on Pantone process color matches, but I do expect when I send them something brown to get something brown in return, and it came out green. So I'm glad they finally fixed it. Unfortunately, I had to take to social media to get their attention to do so. But so that's that. I did take the post down since I did fix it. So I don't know if it was wrong of me to take the post down. I don't know if it was wrong of me to post it on my social media in the first place, but I was just really mad. I was really mad, but I'm better now that they fixed it. It is time for a little tipsy. We haven't done this in a while, so here you go. This week's little tipsy is getting water into your shop if you don't already have a sink or faucet. All you need is to take an old laundry detergent dispenser and fill it with water. And now you always have water in your shop. And you always need water to clean up glue joints, and just put some on there. Clean up the glue joints and you're done. This week's Little Tipsy is sponsored by All, makers of fine laundry detergents in households everywhere. Hope you get some good use out of that. Thanks, guys. All right, you guys ready for some videos? First video, Make a Picture Frame by Nick Ferry. All the bevels and rivets are cut on the table saw for this particular picture frame, and it's made out of maple with a walnut inlay, and the corners are reinforced with splines. Nick does an excellent job of explaining how he makes it, but the cool thing about this is at the end, he shows you taking the photo of a church and then printing that out and then aging that photo, and he does a cool thing where he's using soy sauce to age the photo and then wrinkle it up and stuff. And although I've never used soy sauce, I have used wood stain on paper before to give it that aged look. And he also seals the back of the frame with craft paper, and I really like that. That's a very professional way of framing your art. You'll see a lot of high-end art and gallery pieces that are framed. They have the craft paper on the back, and that keeps out the dust from the inside. So great video by Nick Ferry. I suggest you subscribe to him because he's got a great presence on the camera. Good stuff. Next video, Concert Bass Drum by Calderwood Percussion. I've been following these guys for a while. They just make drums. That's all they do. It's really cool to see all the hard work and the process that's involved in making drums by hand. And it looks like they do excellent work. This bass drum is huge, and this particular drum is going to a retired band director. So it's got a good little story attached to it. So check that out, Concert Bass Drum by Calderwood Percussion. Myrtlewood Wall Mirror by Carl Jacobson. This is a beautiful little mirror. It's kind of a amoeba-shaped mirror. It's done with a router and a template. It's a cool, unique design. I just like this, and I could see a lot of us making something like this because it's just it's almost freeform in a way, and it's a project that anybody can do. And if you're as handsome as Carl is, you're gonna want mirrors in every room. Yeah, check that out, the Myrtlewood Wall Mirror by Carl Jacobson. Good stuff, Carl. Good stuff. Next video, Homemade Wooden Sunglasses by ThisWoodwork. This is another wooden sunglass video. Steve Carmichael put one out a few weeks ago, and now ThisWoodwork has put one out. And there's some different techniques in there, so it's beneficial to watch both videos. You can download the free template for these. The templates include the top-down view and the front view, so that's kind of cool. So you're working in like a 3D field on the bandsaw and the jigsaw for this. So, you know, now that I've seen a couple of wooden sunglasses videos, why hasn't anybody made any wooden safety glasses? That's the next logical step, right? Wooden safety glasses? So, whoever makes the first pair of wooden safety glasses, send me photos or video and I will put it on the show. Next video, how to make a not rustic bench from reclaimed pallets by I Like to Make Stuff. This is a beautiful looking bench. There's actually a couple designs in here and it's just made from reclaimed pallet wood. It's another person putting some good use to pallets. I love Bob's videos. They're so well done. They got a good flow to it. And they're well explained and just very entertaining, well produced videos. So if you don't already subscribe to I Like to Make Stuff, stop this video, close this page down, and go subscribe right now. Check out Bob's channel, I Like to Make Stuff. Last video of the day, Scroll Saw Shadow Box by Sterling Davis. Sterling does some excellent scroll saw work in this video. It's just a really cool looking shadow box. I'm not that good on the scroll saw yet. I haven't even used mine much. I've had it for like a year and a half and I've only used it for a couple little projects. So looking at this is pretty inspiring. So you want to check out the Scroll Saw. Say Scroll Saw 10 times in a row. So you'll want to check out the Scroll Saw Shadow Box by Sterling Davis. And while we're on the topic of scroll saw work, I wanted to show you this Facebook page. This guy, his name is the Scroll Saw. The ghost of Elvis just knocked Roy off the wall. You see that? Bad Elvis. Bad Elvis. Alright. Dude. You won't even look at me. So while we're talking about scroll saw, I wanted to show you this Facebook page. This guy is named the Scroll Saw Scribbler. And holy crap, I've seen a lot of scroll saw work, but nothing like this before. This is so cool. Look at this work. That's unbelievable. So check out the Scroll Saw Scribbler on Facebook. Good stuff. Good stuff. A few weeks ago, I asked you guys, what do you find frustrating about woodworking? And I was on vacation and some other things happened and I never got a chance to reflect on everybody's answers. And so I compiled a short list of what people found frustrating about woodworking. And that includes shop space, time, the cost of quality tools and decent wood, sifting through all the online information, calibrating tools and sharpening, messy shops, and trying to sell your work. I agree with all of those. For me, the things that I find frustrating about woodworking is that there's too many things that I want to make right now. I don't even know what to make next because I just have like 10 things that I want to make right now. And I keep saying to myself and to my special lady friend, like, I'm gonna make that next week, and then I don't because I end up making something else that's more important. Between that and I don't know why, but it's always hard to make the first cut in a new project. You get into your shop and you get all your lumber ready and then you just stare at it. Or at least I do. I just stare at it thinking, okay, let's do this. And then I don't do this. I just kind of look at it a little bit longer. And I don't know what causes my brain to say, hold on a minute. It's almost like I'm questioning myself. So, but once I make that first cut, and then we're good to go. And then I just fly through the project. And then like everybody else, I don't have enough space and I don't have enough money to do everything I want. But lack of space and lack of money breeds creativity. So that's what I find frustrating about woodworking. And I loved hearing all your answers about what you find frustrating. On Monday, I'm going to release a project video. And then every Monday after that. So I'm going to release 2 videos. On Friday, I'll release the weekly woodworking wrap-up review, and then on Monday, I'll release a new project video. And most of them are going to be smaller, crafty stuff that you can batch out, make, and possibly sell on Etsy or at craft shows. So my question to you that I want you to answer in the comments below is there anything in particular that you would like to see me design and build? And as long as it's not too outrageous or just too big, I will definitely give it a shot. Or whatever seems to be the most common answer, I will definitely give it a shot and try. Once again, the question for this week, answer in the comments below, is there anything in particular that you would like to see me design and build? So, audio podcasts that have happened in the past week, The Craftsman's Road. It's an interview with Scott Meek, and it is a good one. And then Woodtalk number 191, and they talk about plywood in a hand tool shop and tolerances. So, two good podcasts. I suggest you check them out. Wrapping things up. We went over 5 videos today, but if you look at the YouTube playlist, you should see somewhere around 15 videos. And I'm going to start doing this. I'm going to highlight 5 videos a week, and then I'm just going to put a bunch more in the YouTube playlist that you can kind of sift through and check out on your own. The link to the YouTube playlist will be in the description below, so you want to check out all of them. There's some good ones in there, maybe some people you have not heard of. If this is your first time watching the show, I have new weekly wrap-ups every Friday. Starting on Monday, I'm releasing a new project video every Monday. And if you like what I do, there's a link below to buy me a beer. Click on that link, buy me a beer. Thank you. All right, guys, I'll see you next Monday and Friday. That about wraps it up. Stay passionate and make something.
To keep up with me, subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on Facebook, Google+, Twitter, Pinterest, Tumblr, Instagram, and Etsy. And be sure to check out my website at drunkenwoodworker.com.
This guy, his name is the Scroll Saw